Lucky 7. The Dow today extended its win streak to 7 straight, inching ever closer to an all-time high in the process. Investor sentiment got a lift on a potential easing of trade tensions between the U.S. and China. And after the European Central Bank this morning unveiled a sweeping stimulus program. Those two things sent stock prices higher today. The Dow rose another 45 points. We're at 27,182. NASDAQ added 24. The S&P was up 8. Now, as with most things these days, the reports on trade were not exactly straightforward. First, there was word that an interim deal to delay tariffs was being considered, but other reports said that's not the case. It created some volatility in today's trading session. So we asked Kayla Tausche to find out what might really be happening behind the scenes.
There's still a month until top decision makers from the U.S. and China meet to address the ongoing trade war. And while the White House says there is absolutely no interim deal being discussed, two people close to the talks say there is a clear desire for de-escalation on both sides. Ambassador Robert Lighthizer, Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin, and NEC Director Larry Kudlow, these people say, want to find a way to get back to tariffs on $250 billion in goods, rolling back recent tariffs on consumer items from September, and avoiding an escalation later this year, right before Christmas. Washington wants to avoid any self-inflicted economic wounds as some cracks start to appear in U.S. data. Farmers who have been hard hit in the trade war could get some relief.
We expect and we want them to buy agriculture. We view that as a personal attack on our farmers. They need our agriculture, and they've always bought our agriculture. So this isn't about just selling them soybeans, but we do want to sell them soybeans. I want to be clear that our farmers and our fishermen are important to us.
The terms of this détente haven't been agreed on or even presented to President Trump, these people say. But China cannot keep boycotting buying U.S. pork as its hogs are hit by African swine fever. Any short-term handshake wouldn't sidestep the hard stuff. Talks over China's forced technology transfers are expected to continue, with White House officials preparing for protracted negotiations there. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Kayla Tausche in Houston, Texas.